Good morning. Today, on 5th August 2022, I am giving the editorial passage dictation of 100 word per minute. Let's start. The Hindustan Times data bill right call by the government. While the fact that India does not have a base law is a problem, undue haste can lead to more problems. The government this week withdrew from Parliament the Personal Data Protection Bill 2029, informing Lok Sabha members that a new comprehensive framework would be brought in instead. Stop. The decision marks yet another pause in the process of drawing up a legislation that has taken over 4 years now. A comprehensive draft was first drawn up by the independent committee headed by former Supreme Court Judge B.N. Sri Krishna and submitted to the government in 2018. The government's version of the bill will not be tabled in the House for another year. Stop. When introduced in the winter session of 2019, the bill became contentious and was sent to a joint committee of Parliament JCP to examine the issue more closely. Between the pandemic and a change in its structure required because some members were inducted into the government in 2022-21 the JCP took 2 years and 6 extensions to submit its report. At each stage, there were issues with the provisions. These contentions were natural because the legislation aims to tackle one of the most profound problems today: how to protect privacy in the age of information. Stop. In the case of the most recent work on the law, these discussions yielded suggestions that were far removed from what the Sri Krishna version and even the government's approach envisioned. Stop. Some of these were, in fact, issues with implications for an increasingly digital economic and cyber security. Stop. For these to be tackled on their own, as officials suggested on Wednesday, is sensible. Nations that updated their laws to be in step with today have multiple pieces of legislation, such as the European Union's privacy focused general data protection regulation, its intermediary focused Digital Services Act, and its mainstay e-commerce regulations. The Digital Markets Act. India may well need multiple laws, as the government has indicated stop. As technology evolves, so will its applications and the legal doctrines that seeks to combat the harms and abuses. India has done well to hold wide ranging stakeholder discussions, and it is a welcome step that frameworks are not rushed. Stop haste can lead to legitimate concerns being unaddressed. Stop, but that the country does not yet have even a base law is a problem. The starkness is best captured in the fact that on August 24, it will have been 5 years since the Supreme Court's Puttaswamy ruling that held privacy to be a fundamental right. It is about time that India creates a statutory framework to support that right. Thank you दोस्तों. Thank you very much. Thank you.